Hello, friends. This is Mac Payne, owner and operator of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast, where we bring you news about the Vietnam War and the brave veterans who served there, as told to you by yours truly, a Vietnam veteran. I come to you in this video to let you know I have just published a new episode to my podcast. That is number 3220, and it's all about a ceremony where the Laotian government is transferring remains of, we think, American MIAs to the American, to us, so we can take them to Hawaii and maybe identify some. When the Vietnam War ended, according to the records of the DPAA, our government agency, there were 576 missing Americans, Americans who could not be identified. Most of them were probably pilots who went down in Laos. And it's very easy to get lost in Laos. It's lots of mountains, lots of forest, and you can get lost there and never be found again. But through the cooperation of the DPAA and the Laotian government, 295 MIAs from the Vietnam War. Do just a little math, and you will realize there are still 281 missing in Laos. And I would not at all be surprised if they didn't find all of them before it's all over with. And it's so important to do that because it means so much to the families of those MIAs. Even if they can find just one piece of the remains, like a finger or a tooth or whatever, it means a lot to the family because finally they can get closure in their loved one. Many times I've seen and talked about on the podcast about events where they do find a tooth from a pilot who went down in Laos, and they have a full ceremony and sometimes bury them at Arlington National Cemetery. It is a very big deal. In the episode I'm telling you about here in this video, number 3220, I talked about an event where they had an official handover of remains from the Laotian government to representatives of our government. It is a wonderful thing, and I highly encourage you to take a look at it so you can be more informed about what we are doing to locate our MIAs. It is a big deal, and it is an important deal. We must never cease searching for the remains of these MIAs. It's so important to the families. That's the least we can do. These people went over to fight for their country in Southeast Asia and ended up missing in action in Laos. We must search for them. What I'm trying to do when these episodes where I talk about the MIAs is to encourage this government to continue their efforts to find them. To do that, more people need to know about it. That's why I want you to go over to the podcast website and look at this episode. I've made it easy for you, which I like to do. All you've got to do is go down below this 1955 vintage Philco TV set. Who knows, it might have been an RCA. Whatever it is, go down there, and there you will find a handy link that will take you directly to the podcast and that episode. If, for some reason, you can't get access to the link down below this TV set, no worries. All you've got to do is go to VietnamVeteranNews.com, click on it, and you'll be there. Check out episode 3220. When you go to that episode, you'll immediately see a picture of the ceremony. There will be two officials sitting at a table signing papers. One, a Lieutenant Colonel Hodgson, who is in charge of one of those groups over there in Laos, and then a Laotian official backed by several other Laotian officials, all dressed up in their Western style suits. It is an impressive event. So please go over and take a look at it. Again, you can easily get there by going down below this TV set, clicking on the link, or if you can't find the link or have trouble getting there, Just go to VietnamVeteranNews.com. It'll take you right there. So please do that. It's so important to keep up with what's going on with our MIAs. We must not cease looking for the remains of our MIAs. With that message, I'll be ending this video here. Again, please go over and take a look at it. It's something we have to do. It's so important. So thank you for listening to this video. We will talk soon.